Hello everybody, my name is Achinta Sharma and today I'll be showing you how you can create a bounce and score game in Scratch. So this is the game that I have learned. So first I'll show you the game, then we'll learn how to create it. So this is the game. Now when I click the green flag and the game runs, you should protect the ball from falling on the edge, and you have to save the ball by the paddle. So let's see how it works. If I touch the paddle, then it is going to change like this, and if I don't touch, then it is going to show game over. So we'll learn how to make this simple game in Scratch. So first of all, delete this cat sprite and go to the backdrops. You will require a star backdrop. Yeah, this one. Now go in the choose a sprite, take this ball and go and choose a sprite again. Search here paddle. Yeah, this paddle like this. So I'll just see the positions. The positions are, the paddle is on 0, the X is 0 and the paddle is X is 0. Yeah, here 0 and the Y is 100. Yeah, now let me check the ball. The ball is, yeah, and like the ball we can keep it at -7. Ball can be over here like -7, or else place the ball here and the paddle will be here. The ball is here. Yeah, perfect. So now for the paddle, I'm going to be going to the events, drag this when green flag is clicked, go in this motions, go to -7 and here drag and drop this events block. I'm going to make it large, and the same way we're going to do for the ball, so that if we drag and drop it somewhere randomly, but if we press the green flag, it is going to come on its original position. So first I'm going to be coding for this ball. So first of all, you have to go to the looks, switch backdrop to stars, and here you can see set score to 0. Yeah, the second important thing is that the score should be set to 0. Click over here, make it score, drag and drop this, set score to 0. And now you'll notice there is point in direction 180, so that we want the ball to point in the downwards direction. So make it point in direction 180. Yeah, like this. Now you'll notice forever move 10 steps if on edge bounce. Go to the controls, drag and drop this forever, go in the motions, move 10 steps. Then I'm going to be dragging and dropping this block on my code if on edge bounce. So if it is going to touch the edge, it is going to basically bounce. So okay, we're done till here. Now the code is if touching paddle. So we are going to code if it is going to touch our paddle. If go in the sensings, drag and drop the touching block in your code, make it touching paddle. Then you'll notice turn 180. So go in this motions, turn this block, you have to make it, and select 180 like this. I'm going to remove and show you. Yeah, it is going to be 180 over here like this. Go and drag and go to the operators, drag and drop plus sign. Here we're going to type 180 plus. Now you'll notice pick random. In this pick random, drag and drop this pick random from 1 to 10. Instead of that, we're going to make it pick random from -20 to 20. -20 and to 20. Yeah, like this. And now you'll notice change my score by 1. So it is going to change our score by 1. If it is going to touch the paddle, change my score by 1. Yeah. So I'm going to try it. Yeah. And if it is going to touch the paddle, it is going to be like that. Okay, it actually has to go to 7. So when I run, and let me check the position of the paddle. Okay, the position of the paddle is 0 minus 40. So I'm going to make the 0 and this one is going to be minus 140. Yeah, like this. Delete this block, go in the motions and drag and drop this block over here. Yeah, like this. So now the ball code further. If y position is greater than minus 140, again go to the controls, drag and drop an if condition. If go here, if greater than 50, and it's going to, okay, we are going to make it this block. If greater than, okay, yeah, you will notice here minus 140, we are going to be making it minus 140. And y position, go in the motions, drag and drop this y position. Yeah, y position, switch backdrop to end. So you can make a backdrop over here like this if you want. Like in the paddle, I have made one backdrop. Switch backdrop to end. So it is going to switch our backdrop. You can make this. In this, you can basically paint a sprite that you want it to be like this. Paint, and here we are going to make it game over. Sprite, it is going to be game over. Game over. Yeah, like this. And I'm going to make it big and place it here. Okay, like this. It looks good. Now I'm going to make it green. Yeah, green is perfect. Now go to the code here in the green, and when green flag clicked, first we have to make this go to 36 and it should hide whenever we click the green flag. Now go to the ball code, then go to the looks, switch backdrop. Instead of backdrop, we are going to be making it switch costume to, okay, there is one costume. But here we not created it. Yeah, switch, or else you can make it in the backdrop also if you want. I'm making it in the backdrop. Go to the backdrop, paint. I'm going to be deleting this backdrop, and here I'm going to be typing, yeah, delete this and duplicate this. Here I'm going to be selecting the text option, making it like this, and game over. Sorry for the confusion because I was not sure whether it had to be this or not. Yeah, now it looks good. Now in this, we are going to be making it go in the ball code. Switch backdrop to stars 2. You can make the stars 2 or end. So I'll just name this backdrop, this game over backdrop. I'm going to be naming this as end. Yeah, end. Go in the ball. Now switch backdrop to end, and we are going to hide it. So whenever it is going to change, yeah, you can see that game over, and we are going to stop everything so that it doesn't run. Stop all. So we are done with our ball code. Now we need also that a paddle should also work. So go in the paddle. Here you are going to go if and sensing, if key space pressed, instead of space key we are going to make it right arrow, go in the motions, move it 10 steps. Yeah, it's going to move 10 steps. Move 10 steps. And if left key is pressed, you can make it move minus 10 steps if the left key is pressed. Yeah, So now we can play our game. Okay, we have done one mistake over here. And that should go minus 10 steps and right and left. Okay, we forgot the forever loop here. Just place all this code inside the forever loop, and that way we can play this game. So thank you for watching today's video and hope you learned something new. Bye bye, meet you in the next video.